In this video, I'm going to show you how to pull the clay up into a cylinder. Okay, so once you have it here, what's really important, this is after digging and stretching it and compressing the bottom, is we want our clay to look kind of like a volcano shape. So I'm going to take my hands on the walls and the sponge on top with a little bit of water. And I'm gonna push with this thumb, slowly rolling it in and pushing on the top to help set the clay, okay? Very important step before you start pulling the clay up, because you wanna have the clay be like the perfect foundation. So now that we've got a great foundation, let's go ahead and build it up. Now the shape that we're aiming for is kind of like a volcano shape. It's a lot more structurally sound than definitely this type of shape and even just a normal cylinder, okay? Because it's kind of got a torpedo effect when it goes up and in. So that'll help it keep on a good trajectory. Now, what we're gonna do to do a pull is get it wet, pinch your thumb into your index finger with the sponge and roll it into the side. Okay, now I'm gonna do that again. Pinch your thumb into your index finger with the sponge, roll it into the side. Your hand should look like this, but with the sponge in between. Okay, now once you have that on the side, put your left hand in here like this with your thumb connected, and you're gonna use your outside hand only to push down and in. And once you have a cute little notch there, go ahead and push in and up, nice and slowly. And let your hand on the inside, I'm not pushing with my hand on the inside. It's all with my hand on the outside. The hand on the inside is just kind of guiding. Now at the top, slowly let off, okay? Now, once you have it like that, once you do your pull, it's really, really important to put 2 fingers on the walls and the sponge on top to kind of smooth that out. If you forget to do that, the top of your piece is gonna like start flying all over the place, okay? Now let's go ahead and do it again. Let's do another pull. So we're gonna get it wet, pinch our thumb into our index finger with the sponge, roll it into the side. We're gonna take our hand on the inside with our thumb connected. And remember, we're only gonna use this outside hand to push down and in. Let's just scoop that clay at the bottom. And then slowly bring our hands up. Your inside hand can pinch a little bit. The more comfortable you get, the more you can push on the inside as well. And you're just gonna slowly push in and up all the way to the top. But remember to slowly let off and finish with your outside hand, because we want it to have this like volcano shape, okay? Now don't forget though to take 2 fingers on the walls and the sponge on top to smooth out the top. That helps it get set and you're ready for your next pull. Now, this next pull I'm going to show you is a little more advanced, not too much, but basically instead of only pushing with the outside hand, we're actually going to do the opposite. And I only recommend this when you're comfortable pushing on the outside and a little bit on the inside, okay? So once you're comfortable to do this, go ahead and put your sponge into the side, your hand down in here, and then what you're gonna do to do a pull is actually push from the inside. And then push down and in a little bit on the outside and slowly, it's kind of like a light pinch, and you're just slowly bringing that clay up. And look at that. We're gonna go all the way to the top. And we're gonna slowly let off and coast through. So you can tell it grabs a lot more clay. Now, you need to be very careful though, as these walls start to get thin and wobbly, that means you're pushing too hard, okay? So we're gonna smooth out the top and then check that out. That is how you pull clay up.